New cause found for baldness. These days, if preparing for a big meeting or your big college reunion finds your tempting and artful comb-over, there may be hope coming your way. New research has pinpointed another likely cause of male pattern baldness, and that might mean more successful forms of treatment will eventually be available. Scientists at the Perelman School of Medicine at the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia focused on comparing men who had experienced hair loss with their peers with full heads of hair to determine where the difference lies. And their assessment did indeed find a difference. Men with male pattern baldness have a much greater quantity of prostaglandin D2 protein on their scalps. This protein and the derivatives into which it breaks down are known to obstruct the growth of hair. Male pattern baldness takes place when hair follicles contract in size. The hairs that subsequently grow are very small and fall out quickly, leaving the individual with increasingly large bald spots. If this breakthrough can be turned into an effective treatment for hair loss, it will be huge business. Approximately 80% of men below the age of 70 experience some baldness. While it is not a problem of the same magnitude for premenopausal women, with only 10% developing hair loss, it actually expands to a whopping 50 to 75% of women 65 and older. In addition, it is less socially acceptable and therefore that much more embarrassing for them. However, that could all be a thing of the past if this new research leads to improved treatments that truly address the one cause of hair loss. Current treatments tend to be more reactionary, as many medical treatments are, and just look to reduce symptoms instead of affecting the cause of the baldness. For instance, minoxidil, better known as Rogaine, was found accidentally to help restore some lost hair as it was being used to combat high blood pressure. Propecia, a prescription drug used for enlarged prostate glands, was also inadvertently found to help with hair loss. This drug works by preventing testosterone from modifying into dihydrotestosterone, DHT, which causes the contraction of the follicles. Of course, any real cure that might result from prostaglandin D2 findings is years away from reaching fruition. If you are experiencing hair loss and the above-mentioned medications or hair transplant aren't all that appealing to you, or if you've tried a treatment with no success, take heart that there are more natural hair loss remedies to deal with balding. Maintaining the proper ratios of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids, 1:1 or 2:1, is important. That's why you guys should eat your sardines and eat more fish. And also use chia seeds and hemp seeds, and make sure that your meat is from grass-fed animals because it has the right omega-3 to 6 ratio. And also milk has the right omega-3 to 6 ratio as well because the cows are eating grass. And it's an excellent source of omega-3 fats. The proper ratio helps control both systemic inflammation and insulin resistance, which can both play a role in hair loss. So, you want to control your inflammation and you want to prevent insulin resistance. So you do that by, again, consuming a lot of fish, sardines, eating omega-3 rich foods, so your meat should be grass-fed, your dairy should be raw and grass-fed, and eat more seeds and nuts that are rich in omega-3. And to control insulin resistance, it's important to consume healthy, whole, good sources of fat, and also to choose whole grains over refined carbohydrates. Excessive sebum, scalp oil, causes a high level of 5-alpha reductase, the enzyme that converts testosterone into DHT, and pore clogging, resulting in malnutrition of the hair root and a shift into the resting phase. Keeping the scalp clean with a good shampoo that contains essential oils can help. So that's really important that you keep your hair washed every day. Use a good shampoo, preferably with saw palmetto, nettle root, or these essential oils will help to keep your scalp really clean. It also is a good idea to use olive oil or jojoba oil on your scalp, as that helps to unclog this sebum buildup on your scalp. And how can we prevent the conversion of testosterone into DHT aside from a squeaky clean scalp? Well, you want to supplement with saw palmetto, which inhibits DHT production, prevents DHT from binding to its cell receptors, and promotes the breakdown of DHT. One of the primary mechanisms through which saw palmetto works in the body is that it inhibits 5-alpha reductase, therefore thwarting the conversion of DHT from testosterone. And this is the brand that I take. This is from Jarl Formulas. It's the supercritical CO2 extract, and it's fairly reasonably priced. You can buy this on iHerb, and I take 2 caps of this a day, which supplies you with 320 milligrams of saw palmetto berry extract along with mixed phytosterols, so you can get some beta-sitosterol along with this. So that's the main cornerstone treatment for male pattern baldness. I've been taking it for a long time now, and as you can see, I still have a good decent amount of hair on the top of my head. So it really does help slow that process down and encourage regrowth. So definitely recommend a good saw palmetto extract. Try to get the supercritical CO2 extract, as it's the highest quality available. And you might also want to try extracts of wild oats and nettles, which can safely help increase testosterone levels in the body by unbinding testosterone already in your body, making it available for use. These extracts are beneficial to many people losing their hair, men and women alike. In fact, for women, a major factor that can cause baldness is a hormonal imbalance with estrogen dominance and a loss of testosterone. Thyroid problems, often brought on by the hormonal imbalance, can also cause thinning of the hair. So until such time that there is a safe, effective treatment for hair loss that truly gets to the root of the problem, supplementing naturally may be the best option for combating baldness successfully. Either that, or learn to embrace your shiny dome. And if you guys want to read this article yourself, you can go down the description box and you can click on the hyperlink. This is from John Barron, and he's got some really good, fantastic articles on there. But yeah, these 2 supplements, okay, saw palmetto extract and nettle root extract, okay, are my cornerstone treatments for preventing your hair from falling out, and along with, of course, you know, eating the healthy diet and stuff. So take heart, be encouraged, you can do it.